Deep Purple's Simon McBride names most difficult Ritchie Blackmore lick to play. In a new interview with Greg Prato of Ultimate Guitar, Deep Purple guitarist Simon McBride was asked to name the most difficult part to play that was originally written and recorded by founding Purple guitarist Ritchie Blackmore. He responded, "Most of it is actually not too bad. There's one little lick which annoyed me for a long time, it's in Lazy. I don't play the same solo he plays in Lazy, but Lazy is one of those songs where I feel I can just improvise a bit more and just have a bit more fun with it. But there's this one lick he does in it, and I said, I have to play that. And it's a bitch of a lick. It's not ultrafast. It's just there's a lot of chromatic stuff in it and slides in a very tight space, within 3 or 4 frets, and that's it. So that, to me, is the hardest thing about playing Purple. Everything else, Ritchie was never really a full technician. So, nothing was really difficult to play technique-wise. Ritchie was more of a creative player. Even Highway Star, the fast part in that, it's fast, but it's not John Petrucci from Dream Theater or something ridiculously fast. It's fast, but it fits the song. But everything else that he played was more just melodies. Ritchie played for the song most of the time. But yeah, that lick in Lazy, that still haunts me every night when I come up to it. I'm like, oh shit, don't screw it up. 2 months ago, Deep Purple singer Ian Gillan was asked in an interview with Made in Metal how he feels about McBride performing songs that were originally written and recorded by Blackmore. Ian responded at the time, "Oh, first of all, Simon is a genius. He's absolutely fantastic. He's got all the energy and articulation and musical skills and creative skills that you could ever dream of. You can't compare Ritchie with Simon or with former Deep Purple guitarist Steve Morse or with ex-Purple touring guitarist Joe Satriani, the players that we've had in a band. And I think that Ritchie has to have all the credit in the world. He's a genius. He was fantastic. I thought he was brilliant. And he was my roommate and we partnered and we shared a lot together. And then things, for some reason, went wrong later on. And I'm sure half of it was my fault, so those days were dim and distant. But as far as the guitar is concerned, Simon interprets these songs very, very brilliantly." He continued, "For a start off, when you're playing. Steve Morse had this same difficulty. When you're playing a well-known solo or a well-known guitar part, or any part for that matter, the thing you have to do, the trick is to play the recognizable parts, the parts that everyone knows that are significant in that solo, and then you can freeform in between. But you've got to pick up and show respect for the song and the original record, because that's how people like it. If you meander around a bit in the solo, that's also fine, but you've got to start and end and do the bits that people know." Apart from that, Simon's approach to every song has just been to throw himself at it. McBride spoke about how he landed the much-coveted Deep Purple gig in an April 2023 interview with Columbia's El Expreso del Rock. He said, "I know Purple keyboardist Don Airey very well. I played with Don for about 10 years now. And I also know Ian Gillan very well, and I played with him off and on. I also know Roger Glover, Purple bassist, and I know Pacey, Purple drummer Ian Pace, as well. I've known them all, I've played with them all, but never at the same time. And I get on very well with them. I think I was kind of the natural fit for the band because, as I know Don and played with him and played with Gillan and I know the rest of the guys. We all get on very well. But, yeah, it was still. When I got a call to do it, it was just a bizarre feeling. I think I was jumping for joy." Regarding how he feels being a member of such a legendary band, McBride said, "It's a great thing to be part of Deep Purple. The name Deep Purple is just iconic, and I'm very lucky that I can put my name through that, as being a part of it. But, yeah, the guys are great, and all the crew. It's like a big family on the road. And we all have a lot of fun and we all get on very well. Yeah, I'm very honored to be a part of the whole thing." Simon